We're still investigating. We're processing the car. We've impounded some property from the car, done fingerprinting analysis, and we'll just see where it takes us in the investigation.
The car was sealed up for evidence and transported back here on Saturday. So you guys are finished processing the vehicle at this point, or no?
Yes, we are.
And so was there anything that you think or you can even comment on that might have been in the car that you guys are able to use as to what happened to Margay?
Several items were impounded. We're still evaluating that. We're analyzing the information that we have as well as the physical items that were taken from the car, and we're just going to have to make our determination based on that.
The car had front end damage, but not very significant, right?
Correct.
And so you believe that's from going into this ditch. Can you tell us how deep it was?
The ditch was probably about 3 or 4 feet deep. It was probably about 15 feet wide, more than wide enough for a vehicle side to side. But it was very rough. There's a lot of rocks, a lot of debris, a lot of weeds and sagebrush out there that the car took the path through. So it was definitely a rough ride for that car.
Are you able to get any kind of idea of what happened with her at this point, or are you still waiting for the pathologist and the forensics on her body?
We're still putting everything together.
Were you able to find any of her personal belongings like purse or cell phone inside the vehicle?
There was personal items in the car. I can't really say for sure most of the items, whether they belong to her or not. I mean, any of the items, actually. I haven't had the time yet to go through everything piece by piece. We searched. We took a cursory look at the items. We took all the property out of the vehicle and bagged it up for further examination. That's what I'm in the process of doing now.
And then when the car was being towed back, and I don't know if it was part of the police that, because I'm assuming that you guys had to put the car in neutral to move it via tow truck, the driver's side seat was reclined and it looked like the seatbelt was on. Was that true?
No. The seat belt was used to keep the steering locked in place so that the car wouldn't swing out of control when it was being towed by the tow truck.
You had to use 2 different tow trucks because it was hard for one to get into the area?
Absolutely. It needed a 4x4, a 4-wheel drive tow truck to get to the location of the car. And then once the car was back out to the paved road, because the car had flat tires and damage, and for the preserving the evidentiary value of the car, we wanted to put it onto a flatbed tow truck for the rest of the drive.